9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. This is #1 Chiefrocka Jerseyvern for this Jersey Connect show here on a Tuesday, May the 7th. Hey, yo, can't get no better than this. We're live here on YouTube, Facebook, Mixcloud, Twitch. You know, we're doing our thing. So, you know, everybody out there, you know, tell a friend to tell a friend to, you know, come on in here and check us out, you know. This show has been sponsored by Pure Life Water. If you want some pureness in your life, you'll get a bottle, case, whatever they sell in this product, you'll get it. And I've been drinking it for over 15 years, and it does wonders for you. So get you some Pure Life Water. You'll stay as pure as the Chiefrocka is. Hey, don't drink Coke, drink this Pepsi. You got the right one, baby. Pepsi Cola is the #1 soft drink of this built for this network. DJ Mad to the motherfucking Knocks, the Crownholder, and Chiefrocka. This is our drink right here. It goes back a long way. Enjoy. All right. So all my background listeners that's in the background and choose to be there. Listen, if you want it, all them sites I said we on, come on in there and get in there. You know, Mixcloud, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, my Facebook page. Come on up in there. You know what I'm saying? Definitely that, man. We got some celebrities just came up in the house. We got my main man, King Royal. What's going on, King Royal? Thank you for coming in, my brother. I showed the Pepsi. Here you go, right here, baby. You mean no Hennessy tonight? Now I ain't got no Hennessy right now, man. I drank that shit up, man. And he said the bottle. What's up, Brew? We got my main man, Brew. Homestyle music up in the house. What's going on, my brother? Matter of fact, I need to go on the Mixcloud to see my Mixcloud people, see if they over there chilling. You know, my co-host, he'll be on in a minute. You know, the Crownholder, he'll be on here in a minute. So, you know, it's just a matter of time. I don't even think we're on Mixcloud tonight. I don't know. I don't think we're on there tonight because I don't see the show. But anyway, man, we on. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, man, you know, I just like to thank God for allowing me another day to be able to get on this site and do something. I missed my show yesterday, the Recap Entertainment show that I do on Monday mornings from 8 to 10 here on this StreamYard, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Mixcloud. I missed my show yesterday, man. It's that time when you get up in age, it's that time of the season where you want to know is everything within your body, your system, you know, you as a person is going, you know, nobody can be 100, but at least 80, 85% is working well. So, you know, yesterday I went to take care of some matters. You know, I went to go see a doctor, the disco doctor that be on our shows on Tuesday, but he'll be moving to Wednesday. I'm trying to get him on next Wednesday. He got a nice facility where he has let me see, primary practice, where he practiced everything. Anything wrong with you, about you, he makes sure that, you know, everything is looking right. You know, everything is going right. So he'll be on next week. So if you got any problems, any ailments, or if you know anybody with any problems, and you know you got to pay a lot of money to go see the doctor, you come right here on this Built for This network, here streaming live, YouTube, Mixcloud, Twitch, and Facebook to solve the problem. He'll solve it for you. He also tell you how you can get in touch with him. If you don't want to mention what's going on with you, you know, He'll do it privately with you. He gonna give you all that information when he come on. But I'm looking to have him on next week. I was with him yesterday, man, and you know, this doctor right here, I'm gonna tell you, this is realness right here. You know how you go to a doctor office and the doctor will give you like, you can be in the office for, I said 40 minutes to an hour. In that 40 minutes to an hour, the doctor only gonna see you 15 minutes. He's not like that. He prep you himself. When you get an appointment with him, you're getting 2 hours. I was shocked when he said my appointment was from 11 to 1. I said 11 to 1, shit. He didn't even ask me, did I have anything I had to do, you know? But it was all good because I was able to get a lot of things that I was able to talk to him about, because he's gonna ask you everything in the book. And one thing about a doctor, he's just like a lawyer. Everything is confidential. You all right? Good morning.
You can hear me?
What? You good? Oh.
You can hear me? Hey, listen, I told my Wi-Fi and data speed sucks over here, bro, right now. So if I be choppy, just forgive me, audience. But they doing hella construction around where I'm working at too. So a lot of stuff is kind of out of whack and shit like that. So as far as Wi-Fi and everything else. So bear with me. If I go out, I will come back in. No Diddy.
Is we on? Are we on Mixcloud tonight or just Facebook and?
No, we got Facebook, we got Twitch, and we got YouTube tonight.
Oh, so no Mixcloud. So
no Mixcloud tonight.
I'm gonna go out of Mixcloud and go into Twitch just to see if any people over there to chat. Man.
Yeah. You can see them right there. The comments on Twitch right here. They showing up. You got Lady. You like Lady S?
Oh, the ones in purple is Twitch. See, hey, hold up, everybody, hold up. Don't think Chiefrocka dumb as fucking rocks or anything like that. All this shit is new to me. I've been doing podcasts now for 10 years. And in the 10 years time, I was on Spreaker where I'm talking to the ceiling, the window, the walls and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm painting pictures for people. Now, I am the picture. You know what I'm saying? You see, the guy behind the voice is live. You know, you can see me. You know what I'm saying? I did go touch up a little bit this weekend. You know what I'm saying? But last week I was a little wildish. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know, but it's that salt and pepper.
Red Cup gang brew. What up? Yeah. So Chief, only thing you gotta do is go to your comments and hit your comments, and they'll flash up on the screen. The ones in the red is YouTube, and the ones in purple are Twitch.
Yeah, because we got DJ Chuck on the YouTube side. What's up, Chuck? What's up with you, bro?
Okay, so now hit Chuck's name on your thing, and it will pop up on your screen. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how you keep your chat live.
Okay. Yeah, and
keep strolling down.
Let your lady laughing at me and shit. She said, "You funny, huh?" Yeah, well, you know. You missed the she was in the show last week, right?
Yeah, you like Lady family, man. She support big time.
Yeah, she was in the show last week. Yeah, hey man, I got a lot of comments behind the midgets and shit, bro. And that was one of the comments. Yo, Chiefrocka, you can't be calling midgets, man. You know what I'm saying? I said,
I know.
I said, well, what the fuck you want me to call them? You know what I'm saying? I mean, little people, that sounds like some alien shit. You know what I'm saying? Little people, you know what I'm saying? So, I go by, I'm old school. I go by what we grew up on, you know what I'm saying? I had a little friend, you know, his name was Pee Wee. And the reason he was Pee Wee, because he was a little motherfucker. He was a midget. You know, so
we in that cancel culture now, brother. We
Oh,
in
that's
that
what they.
cancel culture now. So everything is politically correct now. You gotta say little people, you know, midgets is offensive. That's just like
Well,
calling somebody, you know what I mean, from the
a
alphabet
fag,
community.
fag, or
They
gay, or homo, dyke,
yeah,
foot,
yeah,
all that shit.
exactly.
What I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like
It may, but you know what? It may slip out on me from time to time because, you know, I mean, politically correct. They need to get politically correct with my goddamn money out here, and the government need to get correct with it. Well, how they gonna run this motherfucking world? Because this shit is
yeah,
it's ridiculous what's going on out here, and shit, man.
right.
Here it is. We sitting on billions and millions of motherfucking dollars that should be given to the United States people instead of them sending it elsewhere. Okay, I don't have nothing against what's going on over there in Israel. I mean, whatever country over that way in the Mid East, whatever country over there that's going through what they're going through, I ain't got nothing against them, for what's going on. I feel sorry for the people that's innocent and live over there. But hold on. Why the fuck do we gotta send money to every fucking country to bail them out on shit? You know what I'm saying? When you got a homeless population here that is bad as hell, bro. You know what I'm saying? Anytime I get little tips, I keep the tips in the car. So anytime I get little tips, I would give it to the homeless that, when you stop getting off the highway, or anytime you had an intersection, those small black intersection, they'd be on the corners and highways and byways, asking for money. What pissed me off the other day, I had a $5 tip somebody gave me. I seen a young lady, she looked like she was really struggling. And that's the ones I get the money to, the ones really struggling. But you got some in there, they look like they got new clothes. Okay, you may be homeless, but you better off than that person that don't have good clothing on or don't look like they fresh and clean, So I was getting to the lady that was looking, kind of down and out bad. Don't you know this motherfucker coming up and push her out the way and try to take the vibe out of my hand? And I said, yo, man, you just fucked it up for her and you. Ain't nobody getting the motherfucker. I put it back in my, I keep my little mints and shit out, threw it right back there and took on off the last chain. And I took right on off, But you don't do no shit like that. That's real.
Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me,
Yeah.
see me? Okay.
Oh, you good. You good. You good. Yeah.
All right, cool,
Hell
cool,
yeah.
cool. King Roy, you Chuck. What's going on, everybody? You know what I mean? Trying to catch up to y'all.
Bruce said, until all the stuff going on in the States get resolved, I'm Canada. I'm Canada. I hear you, man. Canadian. Yeah, he's Canadian, right? That's what I'm thinking about going, bro. Knox always thinks about going somewhere, right? But you really got me serious about going outside the United States. But if I go outside the United States, it'd be someplace like Canada. I can go, because see, by me being an ex-military Navy man, I've seen a lot of places that a lot of y'all saving up or going to get passports to go and see. You know what I'm saying? I've been to a lot of places, and it ain't like, say, like you go to Italy, all right? Okay, you see how their culture is. Then you may go to Spain. Their culture almost the same as Italy, as far as the environment, how shit is built and their living culture and all that. It's all about the same. So just about everywhere you go, it's gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, ain't shit changed, unless you go someplace like Dubai, where everything look like $1 million there because it's a money play. They sitting on all that fucking oil and shit, man. Yeah, but it's all good. Bruce also said he liked the UK, yeah, I was up there too. They call the UK, they call that North America. I'm talking about North America. North Atlantic. I think that's what it is. Well, anyway, that's why they call it the UK, because you can't never get it right what they used to call it. But anyway, I went there too. All the cities like London, Rome, Britain, Scotland, all that shit up there, man. All that shit up there. It's all good. But one thing about it, we talking about going in to live. Before you go and live, go ahead now.
No, go ahead, bro. I'm hearing you. I'm just eating some seeds.
You like the grape, huh?
Yeah. I'm having a great moment. I am. Yeah.
You got something to drink with them seeds? But that shit can get kind of dry.
I got some water. I definitely got some water.
Hey man, how you gonna have a different water? And I'm advertising this water
until the motherfuckers cut the check, G. You know we've been screaming cut the check for a minute. You know what I mean? We got to keep our options open. You know what I mean? Polish Spring, Pure Life, somebody got to cut us a fucking check. Whoever cut us a check, that's who we advertise. You know what I mean? We can't be discriminating, baby. We got to have our options. I know you've been fucking with Pure Life for 30 plus years, but we got to get paid off this motherfucker, man. You know what I mean? Come on. How we gonna put back in production? And you know what I mean? Like this stuff, what we doing here costs money. You know what I mean? We in the, you know what I mean? So if we this stuff right here costs money, we need some money back for advertising this shit.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. Definitely that, man. You know what I'm used to doing.
No Diddy, man. Jungle, no Diddy. Fucking Jungle.
But you know what I'm used to, man? I'm used to, before we come on, how you play a little music and shit, and you sending out alerts.
You still can.
Okay.
See, this is why we need rehearsal, sir. You keep ditching on rehearsal. Every weekend you tell me you want to rehearse it, and you ditch. So I'll leave it alone, because Chiefrocka is gonna do Chiefrocka. I don't say nothing, but we need some rehearsal, brother. It's places where your music can be at. You can play music. You don't gotta be backstage. You can send your alerts out, and then you could come on in and do your show.
Yeah. Hey, y'all make sure y'all hit that share and subscribe button.
Yeah, like, share, and subscribe, please. If you on the Twitch side, follow us on that Twitch too. You know what I mean? For real.
True that. Definitely that, man. But so what's been going on with your Crownholder? I missed you last night, man. Shit, Chiefrocka was in some serious shit last night, so I missed a lot of shit that was going on last night. But I'm here today, man. I'm here today,
No, it's not, Jungle. You nasty ass. Explode these nuts in your mouth. No Diddy. No, everything is good, man. I'm gonna tell you what's going on here in Jersey is what I can give you. The morale is up far as sports. We got big time morale. Yankees is swinging. They doing good. Our Knicks are doing good. We took game 1 by a nail biter. You know what I mean?
Right.
The morale up here is up, real talk. Even on the hockey side, you got New York Ranger fans that's in the playoffs. You know what I mean? The morale is big time up. It's big time up. So that's a real good thing. That's a real good thing. On the other side, a lot of people talking about the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef. That's been a hot topic all around. You feel what I'm saying? other than that, is a lot of folks are actually talking about the Cat Williams Netflix special that he released live and stuff
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
Man,
You know what? The other night, I was, at a situation where they was watching that, and I was, they
hmm
talking about why you ain't coming in here and watching Cat. I said I really watched the basketball game. I think that motherfucker's corny. On an honest tip, man, I really do think Cat. He out, but that motherfucker can't keep my interest. You know what I'm saying? We got my main
what
man up in here, two-step king DJ Mookie Dean, and
Mo? What up?
and I went to two of his shows because I know this girl that really loves him, and she bought the tickets both times. But
hmm
one time I almost fell asleep on him, man. He running around the motherfucking stage, you know. Hey, man, shut the fuck up, man. I'm about sick of you.
Well, this one, he was real cool about it. And he let it be known from the door that
Mhm.
he a new Illuminati and come back and tell us. You know
Right,
what I
right,
mean? And a
right,
lot of a lot of shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of shit he was talking about, it was punchline jokes in there, but it
right,
made sense like a motherfucker when you actually sit back and realize it. Like when he was talking about our reparations. You feel what
right,
I'm saying?
right, right,
He was like, in the sense of, we just sent $100 billion to Pakistan, Palestinians, or whoever we did at this war, but at the same time, we still fighting for our reparations. But he put it in
right.
a funnier twist, you know what I mean? Which
Mhm.
was real like cool on a sense of level of how he did it. And it was like, yo, that shit makes sense than a motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right,
it
right.
was cool. T Man in the building. What's up, T Man? DJ Bad News in the building. Jungle Brother, King Royal, Chuck, all the people on the YouTube side. Brew, everybody on the Twitch side, Lady S. I appreciate y'all coming in. Please give us some feedback too, man. Go to Built for This Radio Network at gmail.com or hit Chief Rocker personal email at Atlanta Jersey at yahoo.com. You know what I mean? And let us
Right.
know.
Yeah, Jungle, I'll be there tomorrow, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I had some things going on, stuff like that. But yeah, I'll definitely be there tomorrow. But if y'all missed what I said earlier, uh, let me see, what did I say earlier?
I know last time I chirped out, you and Brew was talking about moving to another
Oh,
state, and I'm with that because
mhm.
with me, I always wanted to move to Amsterdam for some reason. Amsterdam just looked beautiful to me, and they more lenient on their laws. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right,
They
right,
definitely let you smoke, let you drink. It's like a big time party over there in Amsterdam. And I know they probably got their hoods and stuff and everything, but man, Amsterdam seemed like it's just like a cool away from paradise. Would I move to Canada? Hell yeah, I would move to Canada. I mean, it's
mhm.
closer to the States where I could get back in and shit. You know what I mean? See
Right,
family and stuff like that. So
right.
I won't put Canada in a back burner.
Mhm.
Canada will be the next big time thing I will move to just to stay close to the states and shit. You know what I mean?
Hey, Brew worked for Delta, right?
Oh,
He
you
worked for
gotta
the airline.
ask him.
Bro, you work for the airlines? Because I see he been to a lot of places. So I know a lot of people that work for Delta, man, shit, they be going everywhere, man. A lot of motherfuckers work part-time just so they can get the flight privilege and go whenever they want to go, you know. But
Hold on. He said Amsterdam is awesome. He
yeah,
said he'll go to Chile.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Chili is good too. Yeah, Chili is definitely good, man.
Yeah,
Uh,
he said he worked for Delta Chief Cat Williams Dean too. It was corny.
yeah, yeah. I told you, man. Okay.
Damn, Bruce said he want to go to Colombia. I'm gonna tell you, Bruce, don't travel by yourself, brother. I hope you going over there with a crew. You know what I mean? I don't fuck, man. Listen,
I don't want
brother.
nothing. Hey, I don't want to go nowhere in Mexico.
Man.
Nowhere in Mexico, boy. Hey, if you watch all those, see, I watch a lot of drug cartel movies. You know, I just want to see. I just want to see how that shit go because I grew up in the '60s and '70s. I had uncles that used to own storefronts and used to run numbers and sell weed in the back. I don't know what else. All I knew was numbers of weed. They could have been selling other shit. But back then, not in Jersey City, that was a mafia city. You know what I'm saying? The Italians ran Jersey City back when me and your father was coming up. You know what I'm saying? So they was given a store and they paid all their debts off. They got all their kids through school. But they made a lot of money out of that shit, man. But so that's why I watched the drug cartel movie just to see how the fuck we don't grow that shit over here. How the fuck all that shit was getting over here? Then when I seen the ones with their fields of weed, fields of cocaine, you know what I'm saying? And they had cheap labor because they had the Mexicans that was poor working for them and they're paying them every day after they finished working in the field. And they wasn't get paid for what they were producing. You know what I'm saying? As far as shit, So but at least they did get paid. Our ancestors didn't get paid. We just got paid slop. You know what I'm saying? Coming up with paid. So at least they did get paid. But yeah, man, that's one part of the continent I would never go. That whole Mexican. Everybody be going to Cancun and all that shit, man. I don't trust you.
Yeah. I went to Mexico. I went to Mexico twice. You know what I mean? And it wasn't as bad as it is now. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, don't get it fucked up. I'm not traveling there. You know what I mean? For real. Bruce say he planning on a trip to Brazil for a carnival. I heard Brazil real nice, man. I heard they real nice. I definitely want to go.
My God. Yeah. We got man, we got our brother in here, man, from out west and shit. Big Gudio up in the house, you know what I'm saying?
Big Gudio. Hold on real quick. I wanted to read Jungle Chat. He said, like T-Man say last night, the world is a whole lot of better place to live than here. I witnessed it in Australia and the Philippines.
Oh, yeah, I went to Australia too, man. Oh, that's the story I want to tell right there, right? When I went to Australia, right? I always heard that it's a lot of brothers that is UA from all branches except the airport. Army, Navy, Marines, all of them living over there. So when I got off the boat, I went touring a little bit. And then, I went to the places to get my drink on. You always got to go get your piece of ass. So I went to the places where they said they were selling the ass. But what happened this time, Chiefrocka got lucky. Because the club I was in, and I was asking where you can go get some ass at. These girls were sitting at a table and they seen me and the brothers over there talking. And so this one girl came up to me and whispered in my ear, "Y'all looking to have a good time?" So I looked at her, man. She was pretty, she was pretty much older. So I said, yeah, you want to drink and do whatever, you know what I'm saying? She said, yeah, well, why don't y'all come with me and my girls? It was about 7 of them, about 4 of us. So we went and hung with them, partying like a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm like this, man. They fucking me up, going to get me some pussy. Ain't nobody talking about dropping no drawers up in here, you know what I'm saying? So what I did was the one that came and whispered in my ear, I said, listen, I'll pay it. But I need something, I need something now. So she looked at me and laughed. And she said, come on, let's go for a ride. So I told the fellas, look, I'll catch up with y'all later. I'm about to go and see if I can hit a home run. So we went It was a long ride, man. It's like we was going up, you know, it's like it's like dirt, rocks, gravel type roads. We going up like a little hill and shit, right? You can see the kangaroos and all those other little motherfuckers, those little hard shell motherfuckers, all them type motherfuckers running around and shit as we driving past, right?
Right.
So we get up to the house. Nice crib, man. You know, it's up. She got her own spot, man. Nice little crib and shit. You know, little fence that you got to go through and shit like that. So we went up there, man. She got all kinds of animals laying on the floor. You know, the fur of the animal, not the animals themselves. The fur of the animals. You know, where motherfuckers killed them. And he got them laying all around the floor. So you know, we sitting up there, you know, getting our drink on, you know, getting a little toasty toast. And you know, shit, that motherfucker jumped right down on Moby and said, "Hey, hello." Moby said, so you know, we did our little thing, right? And she was like, "Damn, Chief, I could love to talk about the fuck." But see, I'm fucking shit that. It ain't like I'm telling a story about a fucking sister, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. That's average, but I love my black sister. But when I'm somewhere like that, or the little midget story, you know what I'm saying, they stories to me because I almost got left from making it back to the boat. And this wasn't our last day there. But if you missed the last boat going back to the ship, that's considered UA, unauthorized apps. See what I'm saying? So she's like, hold on, I'll take you back down, I'll take you down. But I'm looking at the clock. Shit, it was 11:30, now it's 12 o'clock. And I knew the ride wasn't that long, because it took us about 15, 20 minutes to get up there. Right. So I seen that she had a bunch of mopeds and bikes, you know, regular bicycles out there. Yeah. I said, yo, sweetheart, I'm gonna take one of your mopeds and I'll leave it down there where I catch the boat at. But I got to go. You're gonna get me in fucking trouble. I see why there's a lot of brothers still here because they met you and got fucking caught on the UA tip and didn't want to go back. So now they're here. Because the majority of the brothers there, either they're DJs, club owners, or they got some other type of business. One thing about the Australian girls, they'll hook you up if they want you to stay there. You know, but I wasn't planning on staying there. I'm still young. I got more life to live outside of Australia. So now I get on this motherfucking moped, right? Okay. Dark as hell. The light ain't that bright. And the motherfucker, every time you hit a bump, the light jumping off and on. Don't ride down the motherfucking hill. Motherfucking kangaroos jumping out. Other shit coming out. I'm getting pissing on myself because I'm like, I'm scared of the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because you know they say kangaroos are box you and shit, you know? So I'm scared of the motherfucker. I'm riding down on this moped trying to get back to the boat, man. I got back to that motherfucker 3 minutes before pull off. Get the fuck out of here. That's how close it was. When I was coming down, I seen them starting to pull the lines and shit. But you know, an aircraft carrier can't pull into nobody docks, but we got nuclear weapons. So we used to and they used to send us ferries, and we had our own boats. So you know, you can get people on and off the ship going back. Right. So when I got close to that motherfucker, right, I scared, jumped off that motherfucker. Hold up! Hold up! I'm coming. Hey, you put the giddies on. You was here with yours. Hey man. You know what? The thing what I felt bad about was I didn't pick the girl bike up and sit it, kickstand, all that. I left that motherfucker on the ground. She came. She made that. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, I'm trying to make it back. Right. Hey, fuck that bike, man. She got plenty of them.
If you and you think about it, by the time you done did all that shit with the kickstand and all, that's precious seconds, bro. Your ass would have had to wind up swimming to that motherfucking boat after a while. Shit. Word up.
Jungle said he had a bad
Okay.
Australian girl who was a lawyer wanted me to stay with her. They do that, and he ain't lying. Couldn't do it. It was only 20 years, and he was only 20 years old. I wasn't ready to play out. I hear you, bro. It wasn't about me playing house. It was about me. I had a lot of stake back in the States. And
wait, she actually paid. She wanted to pay Jungle for you to stay with her. That's mean, right there. Well, what year we talking about, Jungle? When you was in the military?
Well,
that's what I want to know.
My trip was 1980.
Yours was 80. Okay.
My first 3 years and my only 3 active years, I was out to sea. I spent time in I was home base because I was in the helicopter squadron. Our home base was Jacksonville. That's where my oldest son and my grandkid. You know, I was planting seed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the only seed I had. That's the only seed that came to tuition. All the other seeds didn't come to tuition in Jacksonville. You know, for a person that wasn't on land that much, when I was in Jacksonville, I showed up making my rounds. You know what? I bet you my son.
Boop stupid. Boop stupid. He said, Chief said he heard Australians had a lot of midgets.
Oh no! Stop, Mook. Hey, we got my main man out of Duluth, Minnesota, up in the house. He goes by the name of RC Cameron. What's up, RC? Big up to those Minnesota Timberwolves with the Ant-Man. You know. Oh, Knox talking to somebody. He at work. He talking to somebody. Yes, be Knox doing that, and you don't hear him. He talking to somebody that came in.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I'm at work. Yeah. I'm making money in entertaining, man. I'm making money in entertainment. What's up, RC?
RC said, Jersey, did you meet Richard Pryor's son? Yeah. See, everybody, that's one thing about it. RC is a follower of me for the 10 years I've been doing it. And he heard just about every story I told, right? And I told the Richard Pryor Jr. story.
Right.
Okay, this is how it goes, right? Aircraft carrier can hold, well, when I was on USS John F. Kennedy in America, right? I was on 2 different bombs. And they hold like 8,500, something like that, you know. And the ship has so many different departments. When the when the people from the airfield come on the ship, that's like all the jet squadron, the different types of planes, our helo. When we come on there, we have to send half of our squadron to work different parts of the ship with them. Only place we don't work is down at the bottom, the boiler room and the shit that make the ship run, or either up in the top where they drive the ship. Those are areas we don't work. But everything else, like laundry, the kitchen, admin, whatever they have, we have to do. So I was working. I was working in the kitchen, but the kitchen, the laundry, admin, and another department, we slept in the same area. So one day, you know, I was sitting in my bunk, but we had like bunks, like 3, and your bunk, when you pull up your bed, all your stuff you keep up under there in there, your clothes, personal stuff, and all that. You got a lock.
Okay.
So I'm sitting on my bunk, and I see this motherfucker walk past 2 times, and I said, that look like Richard Pryor. You know what I'm saying? But a bigger Richard Pryor. He was a little chubby. He, that baby fat. So I said, yo. So he turned around. I said, damn, you look like Richard Pryor. So he you know, he like grinished a little bit, like, right? I said, damn, are you kin to him? He said, no, I'm his first son. I said, oh shit, you Richard Pryor Jr.? He said, yeah. So I said, oh, okay. So from that day on, you know, we was kicking it. But then one day he came to me, he said, you know what, I don't like. I said, what's that, Junior? I'll call him Junior.
Yeah.
he said, when everybody find out that I'm Richard Pryor Jr., right, Richard Pryor's son, they always want me to tell a joke. But I'm not the one. He said my other brother is like my father. He can tell you a joke or two, but that ain't me. He said, I'm an entertainer. I like to sing. Right? So I said, well, you know what, bitch? All you got to do is tell a motherfucker, well, fuck you then. You know what I'm saying? I'm my own man. You know, I may look like my father, but I'm my own motherfucking man. But see, the thing about it was, he wasn't all man. He had a little bit of that alphabet community in him. You know what I'm saying? Because he used to hang out with them. And I'm going to tell y'all something, man. There was a lot of them bitches in the Navy. There was a motherfucker walking around here like he lived weights every fucking day. But you know he was gay because his shit was pressed and tight. You know, he wore his shit tight. So you knew he was gay. But anyway, at nighttime, they used to be at the back of the ship, right? On the hangar bay. The hangar bay is where you keep all your extra planes and shit, right? Where they be working, the mechanics work on. So they be in the back. And also where they was at, that's where we used to throw garbage off at. You know what I'm saying? Because when you throw garbage off, them fucking sharks following the ship eating, right? Eating up the garbage. So these motherfuckers be back there. They had their big ass radio. They back there dancing. You know, do their little thing and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I seen Rich back there. And I was like, huh? And I did think he was a little sweet, but I didn't know he was all the way. Check this out. When I got off the service, I think it was either Jet or Ebony. He was a drag queen. Drag queen. He was dressed up in a wig and shit, just like Robin did one time. He was serious. He was serious. He was performing in Vegas as a drag.
Damn.
Yeah. But the brother had money, man, but his father used to send him a child support check every month. But he was only 18 at that time, 18, 19. Used to send him a child support check, plus he'd get 2 military checks a month. You know what I'm saying? So he had money, you know. But hey man, that's what happened. It seemed like all our celebrities, man, their kids going the wrong way. But I think, what's his name? Paul Moody turned him out. But you know, Paul Moody and Richard Pryor used to be friends at one time, you know.
Yeah, they wrote for Sanford and Son and all of them stuff. I think Paul helped Richard write some of his jokes and stuff too, right?
Yeah. Or either it was the opposite way around. I think I don't know. I would have to really check into that, but I never really heard about that or even checked into it, man. But yeah, man, that shit was something else, bro. Little Richard Pryor, man. He was
Little Richie.
Yeah.
Little Richie Pryor.
Yeah,
hey man, God bless him, man. Yeah. I mean, to be and we talking about different times now. You know what I mean? Where it wasn't as free as it is now. You feel what I'm saying? So for him to go through that and be in his truth and everything, hey, big ups to him. You know what I mean? For real.
Right, definitely that, man. You know, but hey, man,
Richard was too for a few years. See, say Richard was him downstairs for a few years.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah, so hey man, listen, live your truth, Rich. You know what I mean? For real. RC also said Paul Mooney was Richard Pryor's
Yeah.
writer for many years, but Richard
Okay.
also wrote a lot of his own jokes.
Right.
Facts.
Yeah. That's big, man. That's definitely big, bro. But you know, all in all, man. I mean, I'll be 64 in October, and in these 64 years, man, I've seen a lot. Now I did a lot. You know what I'm saying? I established a lot. My son, Camille, who's 36, since we've been down here, Camille's seen more important people. I ain't just talking about the fucking entertainment stuff. I'm talking about people that got power. But we have been to some of the big events. Well, you know, his mama didn't want to have it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I hate an anti-social woman. And she became that, you know, especially when we moved down here. She became very anti-social. So my son used to tell me, Dad, when I turn 21, can I hang with you? I was like, shit, ain't no problem with me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no problem with me. And when he turned 21, man, he was everywhere. He loved that. He was in heaven. Up to the day, I see some people that I haven't seen in a while. You know the first thing they ask me?
Right.
Where your son at?
Yeah.
I said, motherfucker, you ain't seen me in years, and the first thing you gonna ask me where my son at. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like him, man. You know, Camilla's a likable person, man. You know, that you know, I mean, I probably would have did the same thing if I said, yo, Knox, where little A at, man? You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, damn, bitch, you ain't even say what's up to me. You asked me where little A at, you know?
Brew, he's still in the ATL. Brew wanted to know where you at now. He's still in the ATL.
Yeah, I'm in the A, bro. Come on, fly down here, man. I'm down here in Delta World. I used to work part-time for Delta, the corporate security. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I used to do that flying. I didn't fly a lot, man. Because when I was working there, Mom Dukes was sick. And I felt guilty going somewhere on the weekend and leaving her here. And they had no brothers and sisters to look after. So I couldn't fly as much as you probably flying, you know. We got Miss Poetic Sins up in here. What's going on, Poe? Hey, I'm about to go back and listen to your show last night because I miss you. But I'm going to go back and listen because, you know, when I go watch this other game, I have some music on at the same time. Shit. I get tired of hearing these fucking announcers. I get tired of hearing motherfucking hating ass people that don't want to see New York be successful. I hate that.
Right. Jungle said until Pam Grier said Richard was in the rainbow community warrior, I won't believe it. She was married to him. And RC rebuttal to Jungle. They never actually married that Jungle. Richard backed out of it at the last second and married someone else. That's crazy. Wait a minute. Hold on. Because this is news to me.
Yeah.
He had a chance to marry Pam Grier, Foxy Brown, Sheba Baby. He had a chance to marry her and backed out? Bruh. Richard, I don't. They say not to speak ill will of the dead, and Lord forgive me, but Richard was definitely getting high on that shit. He definitely was smoking. You had a chance to marry Sheba Baby, dog. Foxy Brown.
Foxy motherfucking Brown. Yeah.
Coffee. You know what I mean? Yeah. You had a chance to marry Coffee. Bro, you wildin', bro. Man, listen.
Hey, back in them days, man, Richard Pryor was all about that girl. You know, he was on that Yale.
He was, yeah. He was fucking the white women too, literally. You know what I mean?
Because they was the ones getting him that real good shit. You know, back in his days, we weren't able to go get the pure shit like they could. So that's why he was fucking them white girls, man. So they get him that good ass motherfucking power. You know what I'm saying? Rich stayed powered up. You know, I mean, hey, that's that man's life. And he lived
definitely, man, he definitely was high. He backed out of marrying Sheba, baby, dog. You know what I mean? Jungle Brother say that's news to me. I read an article where she said Richard gave her an STD, but didn't mention that.
Wow.
Man.
Wow.
Man. Y'all dropping some bombs tonight, brother. Because yeah, all I see is Joe, y'all dropping some bombs tonight. Because I didn't even know this.
Yeah, they definitely dropping them, boy. That's real.
For real. RC said, regardless of it, Pryor was or not, he still is a GOAT to me. Yeah, he definitely is a GOAT.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, come on, man. You can't get no funnier than him at times, man. That motherfucker, especially his movies. He really blossomed in movies, man. Stand up was great, but his movies, he ain't had no good. He ain't had no dog movie. He ain't had no dog.
The different type of characters that you see Eddie Murphy and stuff do, Richard was doing that back in that time. With Which Way Is Up and all that stuff. He was doing 3 or 4 different characters. So when you see these people doing different characters like the Eddies on a Nutty Professor, the Martins, and when he was doing his sitcom, they all come from that Richard Pryor cloth, man.
Yeah.
For real.
Well, then you got
Flip Wilson too. Flip Wilson. Rest in peace to Jersey's own Flip Wilson. Flip Wilson was another one. You know what I mean? An underrated GOAT. For real. Yeah, bro. He chose cocaine over Pam. Right.
That's some funny shit there. He said, RC said Kareem also almost married Pam Grier. Pam Grier must have had that comeback.
Man.
She must have had that comeback. You hit that motherfucker. You coming before you get back.
I'm trying to tell you, for real.
Dang. Yeah, her, Pam Grier, Jane Kennedy, they was the shit back in the days when I was coming up as a kid. You know?
Word. Jungle Brother said, if I turned Pam down, I must have been on that cocaine thinking of him. Man. Oh, he said if he turned Pam down, he must have been on that coke. Yeah, he definitely was, man. He definitely was, like, for real. RC said Paul Moody said Pryor, Bone, Barbara Walters, and Dolly Parton. See, Rich.
I believe it. Rich was a mom.
Yeah, Rich was in that. He was in the White Girls big time. You know what I mean?
Pretty much, man. Pretty much.
And you talking about a young Dolly Parton too, a young one.
Yeah. Hey, but I don't want to interrupt this good conversation, but I want to put this out here before y'all leave out the chat shit. You know, next Wednesday I'm gonna try to have the doctor on. I'm gonna go see the doctor that used to come on our Spreaker.com show. Dr. Jeremy Newman. I went over there. I had a 2-hour session with him yesterday, and you know, he helped me out a lot, man. He showed me, like, he was surprised that I didn't have problems health-wise. I'm not on no meds or none of that shit. He was shocked, man. You know what I'm saying? So he'll be on next week. So like I was telling the people earlier, if you got any medical problems, come on here and talk to him. If you don't want to talk to him and tell him your problems on the show, he got he do Zoom, where you can zoom in and talk to him, and you can show him what's wrong or anything. But he's gonna tell you some good shit, man. But yesterday he told me some shit that he ain't saying on the show, because once you come to meet him up, they can really break a lot of shit down. That's what he did. So I told him that we do video now. And he's like, "Oh, I get to show my face and I'm shit." You down with us. You know, so he'll be on next week, man. So Make
That's
sure
big
y'all come in.
time.
And tell a friend.
Yeah,
Tell a friend
tell
to
a
come in
friend.
too.
Tell her, listen, for real, anybody who got any health issues is no I want to put that disclaimer out there, is no judgment. We're not judging nobody for no health issues. You feel
Right,
what I'm saying?
right. But we
Feel
try.
comfortable to say what you want with us. You don't have to
Right,
tell us everything because certain things are private for the
right.
doctor. But
Yeah.
if you
Like I,
do have a question, feel free to come in and ask. For real.
like I told him, sometimes I be needing that little blue pill, but I ain't got none. You know what I'm saying? he said, don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
He
Yeah,
always,
man. Dr.
yeah,
Jeremy, man. He's a cool cat. He will answer all. And the thing about Dr. Jeremy, he will direct you. If he doesn't know it, he would direct you into the place where you can get the proper help. You feel what I'm saying? Because he
yeah,
don't come off as, okay, I know everything, even though he's medical certified in a lot of stuff, but he wants you to do your due diligence and your research first also. He just not going to give you the gems on what to do, but he also wants you to look at your options. You feel what I'm saying? And go with
right,
your best comfortable option. And that's what I like about Dr. J, because he's not forcing himself for or anybody to talk with him. You know what I mean?
right,
If you feel
right,
comfortable to talk with him, talk with him. He gonna give you the gems. But if you don't feel comfortable and you rather get another opinion, he encourages that too. No, see your primary, see this. You know what I mean? He doesn't act necessary. You don't have to come to me, but see your primary doctor, see your local physician, see this, that, and the third. So that's what I like about Dr. Jeremy, man, because he really is for the people. Like for real, it's rare
right.
to find a doctor that's really for the people, other than the actual hustle of the money. You know what I
Because
mean?
the majority doctors, for what he tell us, majority doctors charge you for that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, so
Right.
I mean, if you get this free consultation, you might as well come on here and get it, man. I'm telling you, bro, I feel a lot better since I left yesterday. You know, because
Yeah, for real. So definitely
sometimes,
come in.
yeah, definitely, man. But let me see what he said.
Who,
Jungle, yeah,
Jungle?
yeah, yeah,
Jungle said I need to talk to him about
both
that
you,
weight loss
yeah,
drug.
both you and RC need to be on next week to talk to him, man. Next Wednesday, we be doing this Wednesday because he got obligations on Tuesday. He was going,
Yeah.
he was going to stop his obligation next Tuesday to be with us. I said, no, man. You promised these people you was gonna help them. Continue doing what you're doing. We can change our date to the next day.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely that, man. But yeah, Knox, man. Shit, man. I mean, you know, as far as Jersey, man. What's really going on up there? I got the news,
Man,
but I don't even look at
I
the
mean, on the sports side, it's big time morale. On the political side of things, it's just the same old fuckery, man. Everybody trying to maneuver and hustle. We got a fucking Bob Menendez or Mendez, whatever his name is. He was a senator of New Jersey. He was
news.
motherfucking sticking his hand in the cookie jar. So him and
Wow.
his wife on fucking federal trial. You feel what I'm saying? Along with a couple of others. So
Right.
that been the stickler. And he trying to implicate Governor Murphy, which is I fuck with Governor Murphy for real, for
Uh-huh.
real. Like Governor Murphy, he's a Democratic governor, but he really is. You know what I mean? He really be signing some shit into play.
Right.
Excuse me. And cause he boosted our minimum wage up in the state of
Hmm.
New Jersey, where
Where-
people was against that, especially the Republicans. You know what I
Right.
mean? He
Right.
boosted our minimum wage up from $8 to then there's $15, $16. You know what I mean? By next year. So, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like, and that's I fuck with him on that. And he's taking the next you know, because we conceal and carry here now in New Jersey. So he implemented certain laws and certain backgrounds, and you got to go
Mhm.
through certain medical, mental procedures and shit before you get your license. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Right.
Governor Murphy, I fucks with him heavy. You know what I mean? I really do. But the dude Bob Mendez, he's trying to implicate Governor Murphy of doing certain shit and everything. Bottom line is, Bob, that dude, he's a scumbag. Let's just put it like that. He's a
Yeah, plain and
scumbag
simple.
that, you know what I mean? He was motherfucking taking briberies. Like, let's just say if I wanted, or me and you start in the store, right? And
Right.
we need a permit or a fire permit or whatever. He charging motherfuckers double for the actual, not only for the initial permit, but the double of it will go in his pocket.
Right.
So what might cost probably like 4 or 5 grand to do a permit for a fire inspection, this motherfucker trying to charge you every bit of like 20 G's and shit. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right. Right.
So somebody fucked around, got him on tape. You know what I mean? Got a couple of voice, whatever, and now he fighting for that shit. You know what I mean? And
Mm.
I'm 9 times out of 10, he probably gonna do a plea deal, but what he's really trying to do is scapegoat, not scapegoat, but trying to really get his wife not to go down with the shit, because his wife is in it too. You
Mm.
feel what I'm saying? Because she was
Yeah.
doing certain dinners and charity events and all that shit and sticking her fucking hand in a cookie jar. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So that's the craziest shit up here in Jersey, is on the political side of
Mm. Not to cut off, man, but I'm here. Yeah, you know, it's where he at right now. Like you said, they working around his area, so the Wi-Fi is going in and out. But it's all right. You still got me here. Oh, he come. He back. He back.
I'm back.
Yeah,
Yeah, the government probably don't want me to fucking talk about this shit.
yeah, 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 pretty much.
You know what I mean?
Pretty
They
much.
straight up tapped into my matrix and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
definitely.
yeah, man. But you know the political aspect, and then over here, I want to say that's just Jersey. We still got the New York City protests of this war that's going on, which
Yeah,
now a lot of people graduations and stuff is getting
yeah.
pushed back because of
Uh,
this protest. And listen, let me just say this, and
mm-hmm.
this is your boy DJ Mad Knocks. This doesn't have no views of Chief Rock or built for this network as a station. This is just my solo opinion. I'm all for protesting at a peaceful cause. But when you got people who work their ass off for
Mm-hmm.
4 years or whatever, how many years they've been to college, to get that moment to walk across the stage. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? And some of them might be people, some of them are, or 98, I want to say 45 to 50% of them are probably people who, you know, first time that, like, out of their whole family, they the only ones that went to college and actually went through graduation and stuff. For them to
yeah.
get robbed in that moment and shit is just totally fucked up. You feel what I'm
Now,
saying? Yeah,
a lot of them also are people that didn't have their senior year graduation because it was four
that's what
years
I'm
ago,
saying.
the pandemic.
Right.
Yes.
Pandemic, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot
Yeah.
of them went back for certain degrees and everything else. You know what I mean? Just to
Right.
have this type of moment You feel what I'm saying? It's totally fucked up, man. And
But see, all that goes back to what I was saying earlier, right? The government, they're mad at the reason they're having these protests, they're mad at the president because he's not sending aid to help. All right?
right.
Okay. This is my thing. Y'all been living over here all this time. There's a bunch of y'all living over here. Once y'all get some money together and send that shit over there to help out with the situation. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of y'all living in the United States. So if all y'all put y'all funds together and build up a big, you can send about a couple of million over there out of all the people that live in the United States. Why are we always bailing motherfuckers out and we got all these people out here homeless, man? It makes me cry when I go by certain areas. But they everywhere now. And you see a tribe of people living together in tents and, you know, it just look nasty, man. But some of them, they clean their areas up, you know. But some of them, they just living nasty because, I mean, between them getting money from the government, you know, they little checks a month, but a lot of them got problems, right? Instead of trying to build up and try to get help with the money you getting, they rather go get fucked up. A lot of them.
Yeah.
Not the ones, because there's a lot of families that's homeless. But you got a lot of them in the hotels. I pick up a nurse that lives in a hotel with her daughter's son. Same room. Daughter and son. It's a lot of families living in the hotel, man. And for us to be supposed to be a power country, we're not helping these people.
No. We, and like Cat Williams said, we just gave them there 100 million or 100, close to whatever over there. Black people fighting for reparations. We got a homeless situation going there. Jungle, and I just spoke last week on Theory of the Culture how the VA system is fucked up. So we got veterans over here who's fighting just to get mere benefits out this motherfucker. And you saying, oh, we overworked, we this, we that, and the dirt. But y'all never overworked the motherfucker and give a motherfucker oath to sworn in and put him through boot camp and put a gun in his hand so he could go fight. Y'all not overworked for that. No. But when he want to come home and get and reap the benefits that you fucking promised him, promised him. It was in his oath and his contract. Now he want to come back home and reap the benefits of it. He got to go do the hula hoops with it shit. You know what I mean?
I'm a prime example. When I got out in '83, right? I didn't use no benefits. I didn't use nothing because I was dead to the military as far as, you know, how they fucking treated me. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry about that. I was cutting on the fan. I was getting a little hot.
No, you good. You good.
So when I had to sell my house to give half to my ex, the realtor sold it too quick for one. Didn't give me time to find out how you get an apartment, to see if I can rent a house from somebody or whatever. She sold it. So I lost a lot of money in the hotel. So a couple of older vets that I know, you know, told me, listen, man, it's time not to be proud no more. Go get your fucking benefit. And you know the only thing they gave me now was a program for housing and medical benefits. Medical is the big thing because we don't pay shit. We ain't got to pay shit. Everything we do is great. You can even go, you ain't even got to go to VA hospital. Like when I got sick, I didn't go to VA hospital. Like when I had COVID, I went to the Piedmont system. They got some of the best hospitals in there. I went there and they paid for all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the only thing I'm getting. I'm working on other things. I got a lawyer that works on military situations, government situations. They got lawyers for everything. So I got a lawyer I'm just waiting on the process to continue going strong. Once that process goes strong, then I know where I stand. But I should be standing good because, like you said, they ain't got a right to stand because you was in the military during a time where they almost had another war. And he ain't lying because a couple of times I was out to sea, we went into real general quarters. That means shut down everything, all the hatches, get in battle mode, aircrafts up deck, getting ready to go out. So I've been in like a real GQ a couple of times over there. So
right.
anytime you leave the country with the military, your life is in danger. So I put my life in danger for this country, for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? People may be like, oh, that ain't a lot of time, Chief. No, Chiefrocka ain't want to do all that time. I went in there on a 3x3, 3 years active, 3 reserve. Because I said, I'm going to test this shit out. Because I had just left college after my sophomore year because the coach that was there when I went there, Woody Hayes, they made him retire. So my sophomore year was miserable. So that was one of the reasons I left school. And when I left school, I was going to transfer. Well, you know how you get back home up top the Jersey, New York area,
Yeah.
You don't remember what you came home to do. I didn't think about that. You know what I'm saying? I thought about the streets. I tried to get a little job. The little job I got was at the juice company. And motherfucker, it was like a slave company because I'm getting ready to get off. I've been driving forklift all day, working this line with the juice, had to bring stuff over to everybody. So it was time to get up out of it. So I'm getting ready to leave. The foreman came in and said, hey, where you going? I said, it's time for me to get on. Mandatory overtime for everybody. I looked at that motherfucker like he just stole my dinner. You know what I'm saying? So I said, really? He said, yeah. I said, all right. So I acted like I was going back to work, doing my work. It was a back door back there where I work at. I went right out that motherfucker and they ain't seen me since. And they sent my little check. They mailed the check to the house. But I ain't seen them since. That next day, I was walking past the recruiter's office. And I didn't know what branch I wanted to do or anything like that. I just went in, started talking to all 3 recruiters. Because the Air Force man wasn't there. It was just a Navy, Marine, and Army. So I said, listen, what does it take to get in here, for one? How soon can I leave, for 2? Because I see the streets was getting ready to catch me now. I was going to be out there selling drugs, man. But, everybody I knew around the areas I used to hang at was making big time bank. And it's like, yo, man, they'll pull out their Nazi yo. See it? And, you looking at all that money, you be like, but then I was always thinking about, man, I ain't no jail. I can't go to jail. I ain't no jail. I can't go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So the Navy guy said, hey, I'll come pick you up. What's your address? I'll take you down to the federal building tomorrow morning and take the test. That motherfucker was he was bombing the horn at 6 o'clock in the morning. And I had been drinking that night. Yeah, I had been drinking that night. So I was like, oh shit, I forgot I told this motherfucker to come. So I looked out the window, told him 1 minute. So went down there, took the test. I scored good. But he said, what branch you want to go in? I said, I like the Air Force. He said, wrong. I said, what you mean wrong? You missed that by 3 points.
Wow.
He said, you missed that by 3 points. He said, you scored high enough to get in the other 3 branches, but you missed the Air Force by 3. So I said, I don't want to go to the Marines because my cousin was in there. That's my shelf shop. I said, I don't want to go to the Army because them motherfuckers grind a lot in boot camp. I said, I told the guy that brought me down there today, you're lucky day. I'm coming to the Navy. I was going in a week. He said, I can send you out this week if you want to. I said, no, I need a week to get loose before I leave.
Right. Right.
Hey man,
Right.
I had about 2 parties. I was trying to fuck everything that was walking.
she, she said, fuck that. Hey, I'm about to do time. And see, my thing is when people be like, "Oh, you ain't serve a lot of time in the military." Like 3 years is a lot in the military, man. You feel what I'm saying? And
Uh-huh.
that's just minus the fucking boot camp of it all. You know what
Right,
I mean?
right,
So
right.
imagine you going through boot camp, motherfuckers yelling at you, you running up doing all these type of shit. Then you do 3 years and doing what you need to do to serve your contract. Nah, man, listen, that's a long fucking time. Shit, I ain't even trying to do 3 years in my motherfucking closet or in
Right.
jail or anything. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
hate for motherfuckers to be yelling at me. You know what I mean?
Oh
And I
man.
had a chance to
Right,
go to the motherfucking Marines too. You know what I
right.
mean? After graduation. Because you know they
Yeah,
got that junior ROTC program
yeah,
in that motherfucker. So they was
yeah,
really trying to have me go in that I was like, fuck no.
yeah. What Jungle Tango said? He said, Chief,
Jungle
the
said,
V.
Chief, the VA is terrible in Charlotte. The VSOs don't show up, so we can't reapply for any benefits or for benefits until they come to work. Straight BS.
That is some BS. That's definitely BS. The government should never be down or shorthanded on shit. You know what I'm saying? Because especially dealing with vets, they should never be down. Hey man, we got our main man up in the house, man. He got a podcast that come on Mondays, every other Monday,
Eddie
called Travel
Mo.
Man. Yes, sir. 2.0
Yeah.
is up in the house. What's going on, Eddie Mo? A story
Yeah.
about Eddie Mo, man. Eddie Mo, good brother, man. I first met Eddie Mo, you know, doing
Mm-hmm.
the TDSS. Uh, Eddie Mo, Eddie Mo, he's so motherfucking cool, man. You know, he one of them jokers that sneak in on you and shit, and you know he have a drink with you, and then he'll sneak out on you. I'm like, God damn, Eddie Mo, where you at? But anyway, man, Eddie Mo lived down here in the ATL, man. If you ever want to see a good brother and he got a good thing going on, he tell you about traveling and all that shit, about how you can travel, where to go and where not to go. You know, he tell you all that stuff, man. Check him out every other Monday on YouTube. Travel, man. Take that down. You know, let me see. Don't get say enough to say, Chief. My abstract score was so low. I almost didn't qualify for the Marines. Laugh out loud. Damn, Jungle. What was your score?
And he said it was so low.
Yeah,
He almost didn't qualify. Shit.
yeah, yeah. Mm. I'm glad you did
And
it. I'm glad you
my
did it.
uncle told me stories. My uncle told me stories like he it was he ran into jokers who couldn't even read, bro.
Yeah,
But they passed them through the bar. You feel what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
they couldn't read for nothing, but they finessed, because at that time, when my uncle was in there, it was like actually like Vietnam and all that shit going on. So
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. So they didn't really, they to finish off Knott's story, they didn't really have to be that smart or anything like that because back then, man, all they want you to do is know how to pull that trigger, hit your aim, and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you knew how to fight, that's what they want you to do. They want you to work that
yeah, every
weapon.
time I talk about the government, they putting me out, man. Yeah.
Oh,
Every
yeah.
time I talk about the government, listen, I don't want no problems with the government. I'm just
Yeah.
speaking my opinion. That's all. I have my
Well,
freedom of speech. Jungle
well, this
said he
is
scored the 37.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
That's
know
low.
what that is in
Oh,
military, but
that's low. You know that song? How low could you go? Can you hit the
y-
floor?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's what that. Hey, I'm like this, man. Fuck the government. This is our shit. You know what I'm saying? Freedom of speech. If you got anything you want to say to me, call me. Don't call me and hang up or hold the phone like you know what I'm saying, you waiting for me to say something.
Like a
You know what I'm
stalker,
saying?
right?
Yeah. You know what I tell motherfucker? Yo, man, I just told you, don't call me back, motherfucker. Then they hang up. You know what I'm saying? I said, oh, what, we gonna play games? You know, I wish I had a whistle. If you got a whistle, they'll stop calling you then. You blow that motherfucker.
Right. Yeah, just blow that shit.
Yeah.
No pun intended, no diddy, but you know what I mean? Put that shit right in the air and shit. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, just blow them away, man. Shit. Definitely that,
But
man.
man, listen, I just want to say on the bottom of my heart, and I'm sure everybody else feel the same way, to you, Chief, Jungle, and anybody out there who served, and I don't care if you didn't actually go do actual war. Just the mere fact you put on a uniform, you went through the boot camp phase and everything. Listen, thank you for your services, man. For real, for real.
Oh, definitely that. Definitely, man. Shit. Hey,
Jungle
hey.
said I had a redneck recruiter who invited me down and threw a test at me, didn't give me time to repair, had all those calculus questions like I was trying to be an engineer, motherfucker, set me up to fail. Wow.
Yeah, they'll do that. They'll definitely do that. And I know what he mean, man. Hey, on Twitch, right? What do you go to try to find the show?
Let me see. I got the if you on Twitch now, sir, this is what you type up. Built for this network.
Oh,
That's
okay.
on the screen.
You got to type. Oh, you got to type in.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, but yeah, man. I look at it like this now. You know, it was a good experience. You know what I'm saying? As far as being away, I had already went to college, so I was away for 2 years. But to get away and know that you ain't coming back, you don't know when you're coming back. That's the thing about it. Because when you go to boot camp, after boot camp, you go home. My mother came to see my graduation. But once you leave home, you go to wherever they got orders for you. But you have all that shit when you go. So when you get leave, right? You never know when that is because you got to get approved and all that shit. It may push you back or whatever. But when you get leave, man, you better make the best of that shit because you never know when you're going back home again. Especially being out to sea like I was.
Yeah, facts. Who else?
Yeah. Nas gonna be going back and forth. He's gonna be out. Let me see. Electric Lady said the VA is awful in South Carolina where my dad is. He called me all the time complaining about something. Yeah, if you can, Electric Lady, if you can, try to help him out the best you can because they try to take advantage of people that don't really know what they need to do a lot of times, and then they try to explain things to you in a fucked up way. So help them out. Help Pops out. That's real.
Yeah, big time. And thanks to your dad for his services. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Like I said, man, I'm listen, I've never been in the military and stuff, but I will be the first to make a stand with you guys on the mistreatment of how this government of ours is doing us. You know what I mean? For real. Like it's just some overall fucked up shit. And like you said, Chief, we spending money big time overseas where motherfuckers wouldn't even dare. This is my whole thing. When 9/11 happened, where was that money at? Where was when 9/11, and I'm speaking on a personal tip because I watched people die in 9/11. I watched people fly off the fucking buildings and committed suicide and everything. When 9/11 happened, where was that motherfucking aid to these people we giving aid to now? I'll wait.
Right. Yeah. Pretty much.
I'll wait. It was big time fundraisers and every fire station putting out jars and everything for us to scrape up money. No motherfucking people from you ain't hear not one overseas person say, this Palestinian or British or whoever gave money to the United States for the 9/11 fund. And we didn't hear not one time on the news from that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely did.
And we talking about over 1,000 people who died in that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Not one time I heard anybody gave us a motherfucking check or funded us to get back to build these buildings that we got now.
Yeah, you're 100% right about that, bro.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why I take this shit. You can say, I'm gonna be honest. I take it real personal. I take it real personal when I hear we giving money. And again, I'm all for humanity and the human rights, but bruh, let's take care of us first. We have a problem here. Y'all got the money. If y'all can send $100 million to fucking Palestine or whoever the fuck it is, what's up? Why? But y'all building all these type of buildings for motherfuckers can't afford to live in. You know what I mean? Or y'all not even giving people with low income an opportunity to live in one of these good high-rise buildings. To make a deal with them and shit. Come on, man. Like that shit is corny as hell. You know what I mean? That shit corny as fuck. We got all these fucking buildings around here and not one motherfucking shelter or extension of a shelter or somewhere where ladies who's pregnant and going through abusive relationship to have a safe haven to go to. We don't have none of that shit. Or guess what? Let's take some of that money and put back into the motherfucking rebuilding the Boys and Girls Club, the DARE programs and everything else, and get these motherfucking kids off these fucking streets and give them something to do. The legitimate thing every kid want to do now is music. So guess what? How about motherfucking taking some of these buildings and building a nice little studio? Putting some motherfucking equipment in these schools to build a studio. You know what I mean? They don't gotta necessarily be a rapper. They could motherfucking sit there and learn how to be a recording engineer. They could learn how to be the next motherfucking Denzel or Spike Lee behind the camera with shit. Learn how to edit. Do what we doing. Learn how to fucking podcast and everything. How about that?
Yeah.
But
preaching now,
man.
Bro. You preaching tonight, bro. Hey, I'd like to shout out the great doctor we spoke on earlier. I think he's in the background listening to the show, Jeremy Noon. Hey, man, big up to you, Jeremy. Next Wednesday,
thanks, Jeremy.
Looking for you. Next Wednesday, they're looking for you to come on. So be ready, man. You know what I'm saying? Go get your little haircut this week. This weekend, get your little haircut. And, you know, come on there and talk your doctor shit. And he's also funny, too. He like to tell jokes. So we're going to see how good his jokes is next week, too.
Let's go, Doc. Let's go, Doc. We in there, baby. We in here, Doc.
We in there like swimwear, but only swimwear I wear a t-shirt and some long shorts.
Hey.
I can't wear Speedos no more and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. Hey, you wear Speedos, man. Hey, bro, that won't look good, man. That won't look good.
No, definitely.
You know what I mean? Tidy Whities was back in the day, but boy, I'll be damned if anybody, you can catch anybody in it now. You know what I mean? For real. I mean, you probably will. You probably catch an old school, bro. You know what I mean? Wearing
Yeah.
the tidy whities and shit.
Do
You
they
know what I
still
mean?
sell them? Do they still sell them?
I believe so. I don't know. Shit. You know, I'm a boxer brief guy myself.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I don't fuck with the tidy whities at all.
yeah, 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 definitely. And you know, coming up, man, that was a big thing when we was coming up, man. Especially when we had gym. You know, the brothers used to
Yeah.
had their boxers on, and their boxers used to become, you know, out their shorts and shit because they were longer than the shorts we used to wear. You remember, we used to have gym
Right.
shorts. I don't know if you had gym shorts coming up, but we used to have gym shorts.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
did.
yeah.
We did.
So this one motherfucker said to me, he said, "Yo, V, goddamn, you must ain't got no drawers on." I said, "Shit, you shit me?" "Yes, I do." Oh, he said, "Oh, you wearing them whitey tighties." I said, "You motherfucking right." I said, "You motherfucking right."
Hey.
I told him that shit don't look good what you got on right there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Hey, but see that was especially when I was coming up playing sports. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? When
Yeah.
I played baseball and stuff, you had to wear other than the actual jock strap with the ass out and shit. You know what I mean? If you
Right.
ain't have the actual jock strap with,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, you wore the tidy whities and shit to keep your stuff intact. You know what I mean? So that was the thing when you was playing sports. You know what I mean? For real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely that, man. Shit. But in gym, they don't do that shit like they don't even have gym, I think, some places. But in gym,
Oh man.
hey, we used to climb ropes and shit. We used to do that gymnastics and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dodgeball. Yeah, all that shit.
It wasn't that you go there every day and you playing sports in gym. They had you doing all type of athletic shit in gym. You know what I'm saying? But I used to like in grammar school. I used to like that kickball, man. At 34, we had that little ass motherfucking gym, man. And to kick a home run, you just got to get over outstretched hands. If it hit that wall on the line top, or either somebody tipped and hit the ball, that's a home run.
Right.
And motherfuckers used to be shooting for that shit all the time, man. I was just shooting to get on base, man. Because I said, I ain't gonna be a motherfucker, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shit,
Right.
Yeah. Hey man, we got your boy up in the house. And Miss Electric said, Electric Lady said that she's got a legal background, so she all over helping the pops out. I hear you.
Salute. Yeah. Salute.
I wish I had you here
with
me. If you was here with me, I know my shit be taken care of right now. But you know, sometimes people look at you because of maybe the color of your skin, or you know, they got other motherfuckers priority over you. You know what I'm saying? So, hey,
right.
I gotta play the waiting game. You know, what up, Lamar?
We doing the legal name, Lamar. What up, Lamar? Salute to you, King, Homestyle Music CEO.
Yeah,
what's going on?
In the house, man. Definitely in the house, bro. But listen, man. You know, I seen you got on the ones and twos one day last week, man. You know, I said a lot of people out here saying, "Yo, what happened to your boy?" I said, "What you talking about? You want to play music?" I said, "Well, I got a couple of play music now. What you want to talk?" The motherfucker they used to say, "Get your weekend started." The Crownholder, man, to the motherfucking Knocks is in the house. I said, "Oh, I couldn't do nothing but laugh when he did that shit, man."
Said,
I said, "Well, he got Hollywood, man. He's a Barry Gordy.
Nah.
He's a big time producer now. He ain't got time to play now. You know, he
that's not it. That's not it. I do produce a lot of stuff. I produce shows now, like this one. You know what I mean? Theory of the Culture. You know, all types of stuff. But nah, real talk. The autism awareness. We just had that one. Everybody who also donated. Shout out to y'all should be getting a letter from the actual Autism Society thanking y'all for your donations. So if you haven't received it, you obviously didn't donate it. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? But everybody
Well,
who did donate it, because I know shout out to Jace Boogie. Poe said she got some and everything. Lamar said he got his. You know what I mean? Shout out
oh,
if
yeah.
you really donated, you should be getting it in the mail.
I got some email, but I ain't looking at it, man. I got so many motherfucking emails, man. I don't be going back. Man. I get like 50 a day, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
well you probably if you probably gonna get a physical mail too. A
Yeah,
physical letter saying thank you. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
nah, man. I really wanted to test the YouTube thing out. You feel what I'm saying? Like what we on now to doing music because I see a lot of DJs doing it. You feel what I'm saying?
right.
And I'm like, okay, how they doing it, but they not getting hit with no infringements, no nothing. So, I naturally was the guinea pig and figured out how to do it. So that's why I did my first stream last Friday. It was just an impromptu stream, but I tested out the actual YouTube side of it. I haven't gotten flagged, haven't gotten anything in that nature, so which is a good thing. So naturally, I figured out if you're not monetizing off your YouTube channel and you
Right.
letting YouTube know in your description that you don't own the rights to the music, you
True that.
just for entertainment purpose, I think they'll let you just slide on through with it. You feel what I'm saying? So
And,
that was love, and that's what I did. You know what I mean? And
right,
but I'll be back on the Miss Cloud side. That's my next project is to figure how to stream it everywhere through just one site. You feel what I'm
right,
saying? So
right,
it's just not just YouTube I'll be on. I could be on the Mix Cloud. I could be on the Twitch. I could be on these avenues and channels all at one time doing my thing and everybody catching me. You know what I mean?
hey, you got a
Uh,
message. You got a message down.
he said, "Facts, Chief. He went Hollywood Teddy Riley on us. He probably with him and Jay while we at the cookout with Tito." No, man. Listen. I didn't, bro. I didn't. Listen. Like I said, we family, man. So I'm always gonna be the guinea pig to test things out for us, and I'll pass the information. You know what I mean? I'm not a person who will hold information or anything else because I want to see us win. Like I was saying, shout out to Mooka Ding and everybody else who implemented. We all we got. You feel what I'm saying? So we have to really implement that, and I really stand on that saying. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just being real.
Yeah.
Lamar said, "What's your home base gonna be?" Pretty much this right here, Lamar, built for this radio. You feel what I'm saying? So because our description is my thing is we were sharing a lot of Spreaker shows on this. So if you go to our homepage, you will see a lot of our Spreaker shows when I used to do the mix shows and Theory of the
Right,
Culture, Chief shows. You know what I mean? It was a mixture of music and talk shows on this station anyway. So now
right,
that the fact that we're more implement and streaming in the front line of things, I'm just what I mean, utilizing the actual factuals of what we need to do. You know what I mean, as opposed to like this StreamYard service and everything else that's
right,
been available to us. Hey man, listen, why if we paying the money for these things, I'm trying to abuse it. You know what I mean? I'm trying to
right.
milk it for what it's worth. I'm not trying to motherfucker sit here just to be like, oh, I'll pay $25 to do just talk shows on the motherfucker. Hell no.
True that, man. True that. Matter of fact, this is what when we first started doing this show right here, which is called the Jersey Connect. And the reason it's called the Jersey Connect, if you lived up under a rock, you wouldn't know. Uh, us two brothers are from New Jersey. Knox is still living there. I'm down in the ATL. And what we do, we try to bring that Jersey culture as far as talk show and kicking it all types of ways. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's called Jersey Connect Show.
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. We bring that Jersey Connect to it. Also, what we want to do is each and every one of y'all, we like to get you on here one Tuesday night. You know what I'm saying? 15, 20 minutes of your time. Just to interview you about you. You know what I'm saying? And plus, we're going to have other people, like I'm trying to get a hold of some of my little celebrity friends or, you know, people that don't be in a podcast. You know what I'm saying? So we can drill them, you know, clown them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because that's another thing too. I want to bring back a lot of the shows that we did on Spreaker, Chief, back to now in the forefront. Now that we got visual, you feel what I'm saying? Like and the thing is, what I like about the service of StreamYard.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Great, thank you, man. Ramal said, "Does doing a bid in New Jersey count?" I don't know who did a bid. Did you do a bid in Jersey?
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to use the job Wi-Fi right now, and motherfucker, it keep bunking me out. But real quick, what I wanted to say is, I want to keep utilize this service in the sense of bringing back the Wave of a DJ podcast where I interview other DJs. You know what I mean? I would love that. And the beauty about Miss Cloud is building up relationships where, you know what I mean, home style added numerous of DJs. Built for this network I did with Mook and everything else. And you don't have to necessarily be on camera. You could turn your camera off and just keep your mic open and I'll do the interview. But you know what I mean? Overall, it's just to expand and grow, man. And that's what we trying to do for real.
But you know what you got to also do? For the people that you did, and a lot of us didn't even hear it, you got to bring them people back.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's only
Lamar
right.
said, does doing a bid in New Jersey count?
You know what?
Hey, it does. It counts, man. You know what I mean? I know everybody up here, we count our bids wherever we go. You know what I mean? So, hey, brother, you definitely did. Yo, Ramal, man, shout out to Ramal, man. Ramal been all over the world, man.
Now, hold up.
You know
is he talking about a bid or he talking about biddies?
See, that's a good question. You got to clarify, Ramal.
Yeah,
you got to clarify.
A bid doing some time, or you talking about some biddies, some women? Because I see your account. You know what I'm saying? I did a lot of that.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You got to clarify. You know what I mean? Either way you look at it, it's gonna count regardless. If you're talking about hard time or if you're talking about just regular what you do, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jungle said unwritten rule with the ladies, we need your camera on at all times so we can see something. LOL.
Yeah, well,
yeah, man.
Well, I'm one. I don't have to. I wanted to be a motherfucking anchor newsman or something like that. Or I wanted to be even a motherfucking sport talk. You know, they ain't talking about behind the scene. I done did 10 years behind the scene. Now it's time to be seen. You know what I'm saying? And so now,
I feel like
now that I've been, and listen, if Chiefrocka come on here like he was last week, a little raggedy, and man, just take that as far as, you know, I ain't going to my barber, I ain't had time, you know what I'm saying? I don't be thinking about haircut, you know.
You see, I'm Wolfman jacking it too, brother. But we come to you raw, uncut, unfiltered, unapologetic. It's built for this network. That's why we said for the strong, not the weak. We gonna give it to you. No Diddy. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I mean?
Mm. Yeah,
Ramon
man.
said, created my family in New Jersey, did not do no damn time. I feel you. Okay. Yo, salute to the family. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They New
Yeah.
Jersey bred. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
And they have visitational rights. You know what I'm saying? They can come visit you all the time. It ain't like you ain't have a family and they ain't come see you in jail. Everybody knows
Yeah. But Poetic said, keeping my cam on next time, Catfish Jungle. Oh
Uh-oh.
my God. Yeah.
I knew Poe was gonna come in and get it.
Well, you know, they say Jungle is famous for keeping his camera on. You know, Jungle come in on some smooth shit every now and again, though. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? You see
yeah,
him with the little scissors getting prepared for his lady Eloise and shit. You know what I
yeah,
mean? I hear
yeah,
you. I,
yeah. And
I hear you.
if y'all didn't know, Jungle was the one that when Eddie couldn't get no more pussy from Lady Eloise, he was the one knocking it out. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's low key on that, but he trying to put it on us. But he was knocking
Speak
it out.
on it.
Yeah.
Speak
You know what
on
I'm
it.
saying?
Speak on it.
Always trying to push it on somebody else, but he was pushing all up in that motherfucker. He said, push it. Come in. She said, come here, Jungle baby.
Rest in peace to Eartha Kitt, man. The legendary Eartha Kitt. Rest in peace, man.
Yeah, rest in peace to Eartha. Hey, man, but when we get ready to get off in the field, Gru was playing over there on what, Mixcloud or Twitch? He's on Twitch. Gru was on Twitch playing some music. So once y'all leave us, man, y'all go over there and support this brother, man, and check him out.
Yeah, definitely.
Music, man. Yeah.
Yeah, he do. Shout out to Brew. Shout out to the home style. Well, first and foremost, shout out to the Built for This Network family. You know what I mean? Mooka Dean, Purplicious, DJ Hakeem, he getting set up. That's the new DJ we're about to introduce. DJ Rocker, Chiz Roundtree. You know what I mean? The whole Built for This Network family, the home style family, all 14, 25, 30 of them motherfuckers. They the death row of motherfucking Miss Cloud. I don't know. I just know I know it's 7 plus 7 plus another 3 and another 4. So shout out to the whole homestyle goddamn family and the homestyle plus family, CCC crew with Enchi and all of them. You know what I mean? Shout out to them. Shout out to the Funky Four. Shout out to X Squad, my brother Gudio, Big Gudio D Great. You know what I mean? Always love and support Aya the Storm T, man. You know what I mean? Everybody, the love, the family, for real.
Yeah. Listen, Jungle just put something out there for you. He said, stop the crap before Muck Muck put out a diss track on me for messing with with his silver fox. Oh, that's Muck Muck silver fox, huh?
Hey, D Great. Hey, Kendrick came out with a banger. You know what I mean? Kendrick came out with a couple of bangers. D Great out here pumping his chest like he Godzilla and shit now. You know what I mean?
Hey.
Oh yeah, I can't forget WBRP. Shout out to Too Cute and Balls. Thanks, Ramon, for real. In the zone too.
Yeah, who's CCC? Who's 3 C's?
That's Tunes. That's Enchi and them. Tuesday crew with DJ Noah, Enchi and them. Yeah.
I thought it was Catch the Cop correctly.
Where did you get that from? You know what I mean? Jungle said homestyle done bought out in the scope and Arista. They're big time. They is, man. They is.
Yeah.
They done put Death Row and Def Jam together and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Hey, also, man, I got a DJ to introduce you to. You want to jump on, man, play some music from time to time.
Yeah, tell DJ Rocker to holler at me. We'll get him on.
No, not DJ Rocket. This is
Who?
another brother from up top. He live down here.
Okay, let's holler at me then.
He used to play at some of the some of the big time clubs. Like what, Zanzibar? What else? Over New York?
Shout out to Zanny. Yeah, shout out to Zanzibar.
Yeah, he played
we had some good clubs over here, man. Back in the day. We had some good clubs for real. And Mook could probably tell you most of them because Mook was out there spinning. You know what I mean? Club Sensations. We had fucking Zanzibar. We had the Canton, Jordans, all that.
Hey, I told y'all about Biz, right? Rest his soul, but I told y'all about Biz, right? Knocks, you all right, Knocks? Oh,
yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah, the great Biz Marquis, man. I used to live in the Weequay section, right? And I had a neighbor that lived 2 doors down from me, and she used to babysit my son by marriage, Camille, and my son Jamal, when used to come up in the summer. She used to babysit them, right? Her daughter Dee Dee was a DJ. She was a pretty good DJ too. And her other sister, she had 2 other sisters. One was Crystal she did hair. She had her own shop, right? And then they had another younger one, and their mother's name was Elaine. She was cool as hell, man. We used to smoke big time weed together, right? So anyway, for years I always did the Saturday family thing where we go to the movies, catch about 2 movies, go eat dinner, come home, right? So this is when my son was still little, you know what I'm saying, still carrying. So anyway, we came home and I seen some cars over there. So that's heard somebody call me. So say, come on over. Dee Dee had a birthday party, her birthday. So I said, all right. I had to make sure the family was all sitting and everything and whatnot, let them all that shit. So I went over to the party. So I'm over there, drinking, smoking a little cheaper, right? And next thing I know, Crystal come up and say, Vern, this is Biz Marquis. I said, I know who he is, but I ain't never been introduced to him, you know what I'm saying? Right. And then this is cousin Vaughn Lee. I said, oh, really? She said, yeah. I said, okay. What's up, man? Yeah, what's up? Gave him that. Right. So, sitting up there getting all fucked up and everything. Then Crystal come back after me. Could you get them a ride down to Club Sensation? They got to be down there. They guest stars tonight, right? So I'm looking like at Crystal, right? This motherfucker ain't got cab money. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say that, but that was going through my head. Your head, right. This motherfucker big time celebrity, So we get in. I had a Beretta at the time, so this had to be around 89. But the Berettas came out. Okay, I got it the year before, right? Right. I never forget. It was a blue one, B6, all that. So I take someone down Sensations on our way down there. I'm talking. Found out that he played football with Long Island College. You know what I'm saying? LIU. He would tell me other things about himself and shit. I'll tell him about, my little career and shit, where they really get started. But, I was a participant, So we was just kicking, kicking everything. So once we turned on Bradford Place, right, you can see the club. People was online and people was going in. And these 2 guys had headsets on. So I don't know how they spotted Biz in my car, right? They was like telling, I guess they were telling the inside, there you go, he coming. I see him, he pointing and shit. I'm like, oh shit, it's like that. So I'm pulling up. We get up there. These 2 motherfuckers jump out the car. They say thanks. They say, he goes sell for some gas or whatever. I wasn't gonna take the gas money, but at least say, thank you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I say it. You know what I'm saying? So whenever they say nobody beats the Biz, I say, yeah, they don't, because that's it. Rude motherfucker. Oh, rude ass and shit. So every time he came down here and was on the radio with radio personality, and I knew all of
Right.
it, I used to try to call up so I could be, Biz, you remember me from Weekway Avenue?
Right.
You know his
Yeah,
song.
rest in peace.
You remember the one he said, remember me from Noble Street? I said, Biz, I was going to say, Biz, you remember me from Weekway Avenue? The Ride to Sensation.
Right.
You know, he was like, I don't know, remind me. You used to talk to Chris,
yeah.
who did hair in Newark. You know, I even had him really going. And I gotta tell you what, Biz, get on the back line. We'll talk on the back line. Because what I got to say, I'm on everybody did. But I never got the chance, man. So Biz left us, rest in peace. We're older.
Yeah, rest in peace.
You know, he owed me. You know, because, hey man, pimping is hard. That ride was
Hey, Biz and them hopped out on some big time shit too, yo.
yeah.
Oh man. Yo. I'm just imagining how your reaction is to that shit. Like on some like what the fuck type shit. And you got remind that's it. What year that was, Chief? In the 90s?
89.
Oh, it was 89? Okay.
89,
so it was getting ready to hit the 90s and stuff. Yeah. So
and see this is the whole thing about it. They interrupt me from getting my head blasted. I was, I didn't do nothing all day. I was at the movie, eating popcorn, drinking soda and shit like that. You know? Yeah. And just things like that and shit like that, you know. But
right.
It's all good, man.
Ramal said Big's sister is Big's sister is his moderator on Twitch. If he ever get back on there, she cool as fuck. Yeah, salute to Big's sister, man.
Yeah, you got to introduce me to Ramal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because he's a good guy. He's a good guy. Juan Lee, he's quiet, but he sit back there. He wasn't saying.
Right. Ramal said I was 17, 18, and 89, the best summer of my life. I feel you, Ramal.
Oh, okay.
I think everybody and when they turned 17, 18, 19 was the best years. Because it was one of them things you knew you graduated, you was grown, but also if you still stayed with mama, if you had a mama like we had our mamas, she told you to get your ass a job or go to school. you wasn't not gonna stay here for free. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, you know what? My mother didn't think like that because I was the only child. My mother was trying to keep me. My mother used to try to keep women from me. You know what I'm saying? She used to be like, oh, that motherfucker ain't no good for you. You know what I'm saying? I said, let me be the judge of that. You know what I'm saying? She chased this fine ass motherfucker one time. Chased her away and shit, man. I could never find that girl again. I asked my mother, I said, what the fuck did you say that? I ain't said, fuck, I said, what did you say? You know, what you say? I was kind of pissed off, but yeah.
Boy, she done chased a good one away, man.
Brother. Hey, that's why I used to, when I was with women, they hardly ever seen Mom Dukes.
I hear you.
You know, shit.
Mom was feeding them all, boy. Yeah. Lamar say Blessings to Blessings is her name. So if you ever seen Blessings to Blessings and y'all Twitch, yeah, that's Biz's sister. Shout out to her. Rest in peace to the great Biz Mark, for real. What's your name got a good podcast out. Shout out to Kid and Play. It's called The Fun House on YouTube. Yeah, they they doing interviews with a lot of 90s and 80s artists. You know what I mean? Roxanne Shante was on there. Tretch for Naughty by Nature was on there. It's just so dope to hear these stories and journeys and stuff and how they doing it. So shout out to Kid and Play, the Funhouse podcast. You know what I mean? Y'all could go look that up on YouTube for real. Them stories, I'm always in tune to them stories because, like I said, I love the culture of hip hop. You know what I mean? So
Before
Jungle said 1988 was my best years. Got assigned to duty in California, and I purchased a 1988 VW Jetta with with a sunroof like MC Light had and a paper thin video. All downhill after that. Oh my God, John.
wow, and that's deep. Let me see what I was about to say.
Yeah, I gotta check that out too, Lamar. You said that Eric Sermon Drink Champs interview was crazy. Um Hammer was not about to be fucked with. Yo, I'm telling you, a lot of people, even Redman said it. Like Hammer was that guy that stand on business. For real. Yo, Hammer was the guy that motherfucker pull up on you and straight up be like, yo, so what's up? And Redman even said that shit in one of his interviews. Like, he had nothing but respect for motherfucking Hammer, man. His Hammer would straight up be like, yo, with 30 motherfuckers too. You know what I mean? Like 20, 30 motherfuckers in the back, like ready to get busy. So shout out to Hammer, man.
You heard what he said. Can't touch them.
Yo, he don't get enough credit though. No. But he shifted a whole culture. He shifted a whole culture. What people say now on, oh, they're making money off of merch. Hammer was doing that with the "You Can't Touch This" shirt. You know what I mean? Or the what was his other single? Got to Pray for Another Day. You know what I mean? He was a merchandise genius, man. The pants, the doll, the fucking parts on the side, the glasses and shit. Hammer was that guy. He shifted the whole culture, and he don't get enough credit, man. So salute the fucking Hammer for real. That's real.
Yeah, man. Definitely that, bro. Definitely that, man. But listen, y'all, man. You know, we hate to leave, but you know, Chiefrocka look tired. I really ain't had nothing to eat today, so I'm gonna go eat. Watch this other game that just came on. And
go check out our brother Brew.
Yeah, definitely do that. And
go over to Twitch, check out our brother Brew. Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, Rocker. Another one in the books, baby. Hey, listen, Chiefrocka will be back on Monday. I got a lot of calls saying no show from Chief. Listen, my thing is, y'all got to call Chiefrocka or text him. Y'all got Chief number just like I do. You know what I mean? What he gonna tell you when you say Chief no show, he gonna be like, fuck no. That's it. Once Chief tell me fuck no, I don't ask him why it ain't no show or nothing. He just tell me fuck no, and that's it. I leave it at that. You know what I mean? So
I used to be like that. But lately, man, last couple of years, life changed, But you know what? I love this shit so much. This is new to me right here. Once I get it down to profession, I may come on, like I said, ladies in the chat, I may come on with a show called, Behind the Sheets at Night show. You know what I'm saying?
Elect Ladyettes, Poetic Sins, all the ladies, you know what I mean? Come on, yo. You know what I mean? Y'all could get in, y'all could step into this podcasting thing and just talk what we talk. Let's have a battle of the sexes conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Y'all be
Let's
prepared
do
for
that.
it.
Let's set that up. Oh man, that's gonna be must see TV right there, boy. A battle of the sexes conversation.
And I want a variety of women to come. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, right? Check this out, ladies. The Crownholder, Muck, the Great, Jungle Brother, and somebody else said they was gonna do a dating game show for me.
Yeah, I brought it up. I brought it up. And I gotta get the contestants, man. It's hard out here, man. I gotta find somebody who can go on some sites and pull some single women up and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I gotta get the fellas together. But we definitely that's definitely on the agenda, the Data Rocker show. You know what I mean? For the love of rocker.
Only have one request. Tell them don't come with no bullshit because Chiefrocka. I take the hose and fucking blow bullshit away. You know what I'm saying? So don't come with no bullshit, all right? Because I ain't the one. I'll be like, next.
Yeah. Poe say she with it. Poe say she with it. Yeah. So let's get a couple of ladies on the panel. Have a battle of the sexes round table talk. You know what I mean? Right, just come up with everybody come up with a random question for the opposite sex. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm telling you, that's gonna be must see TV there, Chief. For real. Yeah, that's gonna be must see TV right there, boy. Because it's gonna be woo. I know somebody button gonna get pushed. Like, what? So you saying? So you saying? Yeah.
Oh, they don't.
He like, lady. She said, bring it. Okay, so we got 2. How many we need? We could get 3 men, 3 women. That'll be a good discussion. 3 men, 3 women.
But see, I just hope that I'm respectful, but sometimes I may say some things that women be like.
That's why we gotta put the disclaimer out there. You know what I mean? You cannot involve hardcore feelings to this. You know what I mean? It's nothing personal. It's just that's why you ask your question and you gonna get an honest answer. Honest question gets an honest answer. That's it. It shouldn't be no feelings involved.
Jungle, we gotta go, man. Jungle about to get ready to act up.
Jungle said, "My question for Poe: who is your mark?" Never mind. Lamar said, "Question number 1: why the fuck you always mad?" Hey, that's a legit question, Lamar. That's a legit question. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a legit question.
Or why you always got a headache? Let me go, man. Let me get the fuck about
it. Hey, I digress, bro. I digress.
I got two reasons, and I'm gonna get off this motherfucker. One is the love is too strong, or you just can't take the heat that I'm bringing from the kitchen. Boom.
I hear you. That's that OG. That's that OG pimp shit. Listen. Listen, everybody stay blessed up on purpose. Remember, every lesson is a blessing and every blessing is a lesson. Remember, the sky's not the limit when you got the universe. Love to everybody. You feel me?
Jungle said, Chief, they be on the cycle 28 days a month. You ain't lying. Michael, everything.
Hey, listen. We got we gotta set a date. We got Paul, we got Elect Lady S. We need one more female. We get 3 guys up there and we just pick a date when we do it for real.
Right.
You know what I mean? This
Right.
gonna be must see TV here. I'm telling you, I would love this one. For real.
Definitely.
But hey, everybody, again, stay blessed up on purpose. Stay safe out in them streets. Keep your head on a swivel. Protect your family, your loved ones. Check up on them and everything. You know what I mean?
Right. And remember, man, if you can't love one another, why even be here? That's it. Bang, I'm gone. All right, later.
Peace.